Hey everybody, what's up? On this video, let's find out how you can get unlimited lead magnets ideas. Hey guys, what's up? Hernan Vazquez here and welcome to another video, and thank you once again for the support, the comments, all of the good stuff that you guys have been giving to the channel. So I really appreciate that, and I wanted to thank you guys for that. And thank you for all of you guys that got a copy of my book, the How to Get More Clients Without Spending More Money on Advertising book, and for all of the reviews. I really appreciate that. If you want to get a copy, there's going to be a link somewhere around here, maybe in the description below, or maybe somewhere popping out around here. That will take you to the book sales page where you can get it. It's really inexpensive and it's a digital copy, so you can download it and it's pretty cool. But today, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is how to get unlimited lead magnets ideas. This is a question that I get a lot, okay? How can I get lead magnets ideas that will actually, they will actually talk to my audience and whatnot? And what I want to share with you guys today is basically two ways that you can use, that you can apply after we're done with this video. Actually, you can apply them as we go through this video, which is pretty cool. And two ways that will allow you to get unlimited, I'm not kidding, with unlimited lead magnets ideas. So let's jump right into it. Let me get the good old markers here because we need to use the board, of course. So the number one way that you can use to find unlimited lead magnets ideas is the good old ask way, which basically means that you need to ask your audience what they're struggling with. Now, if you already have some audience, if you already have some subscribers already, you can just send them an email saying, hey, what's your number one challenge when it comes to whatever your niche is, right? I learned that method from Hernan Vazquez with his book Ask, which is really good, and I really recommend it. And the number one question he would ask is basically that. So what's the number one challenge that you have when it comes to training your dog, or when it comes to growing your business online, or when it comes to turning more leads into clients, etc. So that's the number one way that you can use, right? You can use it right now by just emailing your list. If you do not have a list, you can just go ahead and post that question on a Facebook group or a LinkedIn group or a discussion board, etc. And that will give you a lot of lead magnets ideas, okay? Because people will actually tell you what they're struggling with, which is pretty cool. So the number one method is simply ask. Another good way of using this method is by having some sort of Google form or whatever, or survey on the thank you page. So if you already have a lead magnet and a funnel in place, for example, I have a webinar funnel right now, and on the thank you page I will ask you this question, because I'm always trying to ask you guys what are you struggling with so I can help you guys. So basically, number one, ask them, ask your people, ask your followers, or if you don't have followers yet, you can actually go ahead and post it on discussion boards, discussion forums, on Facebook groups. Just ask this question: what's the number one challenge that you have when it comes to X, right? And then you can have potentially unlimited lead magnets ideas. But that's step number one. Now, step number two, which is the one that I personally use a lot. I do use the ask method a lot, thanks to Ryan, by the way. But the number one method is a method that I really like, and it's the method of research. Now, here's the thing. Stay with me, because I'm going to show you guys a really cool technique of how to actually go out there and research a market, right? So you can get unlimited lead magnets ideas. Now, what you want to do is to, this has like, I don't know, probably through 2-3 steps. Let's say that it has 3 steps. Step number one is to go to Google Images, okay? Go to images.google.com. Let me put it here. Images.google.com, okay? Images.google.com, and you can actually open a new tab right now as we go through this so that you can do it with me. So you go to images.google.com. That's step number one. Step number two is to actually search for a magazine about your niche. So let's say that you have that you are into the dog training magazine, or the dog training niche rather. So what you would do is to put on the search bar dog training magazine. Okay, so you would actually put this on the search bar: dog training magazine, or I don't know, marketing magazine, or fitness magazine, or weight loss magazine, or diabetes magazine, whatever the niche you're in. Okay, you want to put this on images.google.com. Now, what images will go, the Google images will come back is somewhere around here. It's going to be an actual print screenshot of what it comes back with. So you have the Google with the bar right here, and then you have all of the covers of the magazines, right? If you zoom them, meaning if you click on them and you zoom them, you will see that each of these magazine covers has tons and tons and tons of different lead magnets ideas. So I'm gonna put just one here so that you know exactly what I'm talking about. So for example, you can see that there's a lot of lead magnets ideas. How to go strong, how to be stronger and faster, or the 7-day apps, etc., etc. So as you can see, those are examples of great lead magnets that you can use right now. Now here's the thing: why is this method so effective? Because the reality is that you buy a magazine based on the cover, right? You don't wake up a day and say, oh, damn, I need more magazines. You don't wake up and just say, I need to go out and buy more magazines. What you wake up is with a problem, right? You get up in the morning with a problem in your head, it doesn't let you sleep, and you keep, having the problem in your mind. Now, what these guys are doing, the magazines, they have full-on staffs of people that would actually go ahead and dedicate 24/7, not 24/7, but 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday, to brainstorm actual lead magnets ideas, because you want the magazine to talk to you, right? So if you go out there and you search for health magazine, or fitness magazine, or women fitness magazine, the niche is better, or I don't know, embroidery magazine, whatever niche you're in, you will see that there's a ton of magazines that you can use to have unlimited lead magnets ideas. And then you just need to write down the ideas, right? So once you do this, the next step, I told you guys that there will be a step number 3, apparently. So the next step would be to write them down. So write down the ideas that you get from this method, and that way you will have a lot of inspiration in order to get your next lead magnets. Again, these guys are actually out there. They're brainstorming, they're probing, they're asking, and they're coming back, and they're coming out with a lot of these magazines ideas, which I think is pretty cool, right? So there you have it. Number 2 is research. The good way of doing research. I'm not asking you to go ahead and spend countless hours doing some research on a buyer persona, whatever. No, you have this handed out for you. And number 1 is ask. It's just ask your people what they're struggling with. Those are usually the best lead magnets. Now, some people will ask me when I share with them this technique is, well, but what about the copyright? There's no copyright involved here, because all you're doing is to use this method to actually have ideas and inspiration, right? So you write them down, and then you have it 1,000 or unlimited, like literally unlimited lead magnets ideas for your business, whatever that is. All right, guys? So this is just one tidbit and one tip that I want to share with you, because I see that a lot of you guys are struggling with this, and this is pretty cool, and this is a technique that I use a lot when I'm short of ideas. I usually get a lot of feedback from you guys. So I usually don't do this route anymore, but when I was starting out, I definitely would go ahead and do this, and I think it's pretty cool, right? So I hope you like these kind of videos. If you want more, just leave a comment below, and again, you can come and join the free Facebook group. It's again completely free. You can come and ask your questions. We touch base on these topics and a bunch of other topics. And if you still haven't got it, go ahead and get my book. It's really inexpensive. It's the digital format, so you don't have to wait for the mailman, which is pretty cool. And I hope that you guys start your 2018 with a bang. All right, guys? So thank you once again for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.